Good evening and welcome to No Rest for the Weekend. I'm Jason Godbey and we're here at the Ziegfeld Ballroom in New York City for the 24th annual ChangeMaker Gala. I'll be speaking with some of the honorees and guests here tonight, right after this.
Sponsored by the Tonkawa Film Festival, celebrating short films from around the world. tonkawafilmfestival.com.
I'm here with Yolanda Ross. Yolanda, how does it feel to be here, 24th annual ChangeMaker Gala?
It feels great. I mean, I'm here supporting people that make a change, and I'm really happy to be a co-chair this year.
This is all about the future of media, right? What do you see happening now in media, and what would you like to see happen?
Well, I see a lot of corporate decisions being made. I see a lot of funding being taken away. And money not being put into stories that we all need to see. So with our future being the kids that come out of RealWorks, I really do feel that different stories, different storytellers will get the different stories out there. And this organization really does help make that happen.
Can you talk a little bit about RealWorks and how they do that?
They give internships to underprivileged, I don't want to say underprivileged, but under-resourced schools. They help kids get into real jobs as far as areas that they might not even be thinking of in post-production, in production. Not everybody is an actor, not everybody is a writer. There's things like wardrobe, there's production design, things that a lot of times kids don't even know of that are in our industry.
How do you work with them as a coach?
I've mentored kids as far as writing. I can help them get them with other people that in the industry that help them get into other areas. So it's just help facilitate.
What do you guys have coming up in the future? What's next down the road for you?
Well, they are growing. RealWorks is growing. So the support that we are getting from everyone out there, it's offering more opportunities to kids all over the place.
And how can people learn more information?
Realworks.org.
John, 24 years of these things, man. How does that feel?
It feels like a quarter century is what it feels like. The organization has changed and grown in ways we could never have imagined. We're serving 1,700 New York City residents annually. We're not only teaching kids filmmaking, pairing them with mentors all across the city, but we're getting them jobs. There's a speaker tonight who's in the union as a hairstylist, and that's because we partner with the IATSC Hairstyling Union, and we're training New Yorkers to become hairstylists on Broadway, makeup artists, grips, electrics. We're doing all these union trainings, and our work has grown bigger and bigger.
With programs like DEI being eliminated from government jobs and things like that being under fire, where does RealWorks stand up, and how do you guys sort of stand out where those things are being torn down?
Right now it's in the air. It's not necessarily impacting our work. We are a proud DEI organization. That's what we're about. We're about diversity, equity, inclusion. We're about building a more inclusive media workforce. We're about more creators of color telling stories that otherwise wouldn't get told in their voice, in their films. That's what we're about. So we're not standing down, and our corporate partners are standing with us. We're honoring Stars tonight. Stars is an unashamed commitment to underrepresented stories about people, women, directors, writers, stories. On camera, they're like 110% more representation of people of color than any other studio. That's the kind of companies we're standing with, and all our studio partners are doing the same thing.
Talk a little bit about the honorees and people being honored here tonight.
Well, we're honoring Kenan Thompson, the longest-serving SNL cast member, which is incredible. He's someone that everybody's grown up with, from Nickelodeon to SNL and all in between. And he's the kind of change maker that we want to show. Someone who, just through his talent and through his incredible comedy and creativity, draws all audiences to him. He's exactly the kind of change maker we're honoring. We're honoring Geer, who is a pioneer in digital marketing and advertising, someone who puts culture, and specifically black culture first, and authentic voices first to make good advertising, good marketing. He's a genius, patent holder. He invented the skip button on your YouTube. He's the one who invented that. You know, he's a pretty brilliant guy. And of course, we're honoring stars. They've been funders for a very long time, and we're just delighted to step up our partnership with them. Not only are we honoring them tonight, but we're going to work with them to train people for on-set careers in film and television and star shows.
And what do you guys have coming up next? What can we look for RealWorks to do in the coming year?
Well, there's a lot going on at RealWorks. We've doubled our space at RealWorks in Brooklyn, so we're serving 600 kids after school in our after-school space. We're sending teachers and filmmaking programs all over the city. We are partnering with the Department of Education to expand our internship program for high school kids. We're partnering with CUNY to expand our internship programs for CUNY students. We're partnership with the Mayor's Office to bring out-of-school, out-of-work youth into the entertainment industry. And we're doing job trainings with IATSE and the Teamsters in New York, LA, and all over the country.
I'm here with Walter Geer, being honored here tonight. Walter, first of all, how does that feel?
Oh man, look, I definitely don't take any of these type of opportunities lightly. I think this is an incredible opportunity. It's great when we can be in a space that creates opportunity for individuals, right? Other individuals who don't get the chance to be in, not even just spaces like this, but really spaces behind the camera like what you're doing, right? And kind of educating and inspiring individuals. So this is a great opportunity, and I'm excited to be here.
What do you think is happening now in media, and what do you want to see happen in media?
I mean, look, I think this is a perfect time for disruption, right? And so when we talk about what's happening in media, look, I mean, I don't think enough is happening in media. And I'll talk about, honestly, too, in terms of diversity behind the lens, as well as in front of the lens. I'd love to see more of that. Again, this is why I love what we're doing here, creating an opportunity for individuals that don't get the opportunity many of us have. So,
where can we find more about you, more about your organization, and what you guys are doing?
I work at VML Creative Agency. I'm the Chief Creative Officer and Head of Innovation for North America there. Also, as a co-founder of Black Week, which is an economic forum. And look, I mean, check out blackweek.co. It's a great opportunity. We are also bringing individuals together from a multitude of communities and spaces to essentially talk about how we make a shit ton of money, right? It's an economic forum. It's about money at the end of the day. Everybody wants to talk about money.
I'm here with the one and only Joy Reid. Joy, how does it feel to be here this evening?
Oh, it's wonderful. I am a huge Kenan Thompson super fan, so anytime that I can be in a room where he might say a few jokes, I'm going to be there. He's just so funny. He's so brilliant, and I love that he's the longest running cast member on SNL, one of my favorite shows ever. Just absolutely love him, and I'm so proud of him, and I'm really happy to be here to help honor him tonight.
So this is all about the future of media. What do you see happening now in media, and what would you like to see happen?
So I think there's just a great fragmentation, for better or for worse. I think that people are choosing information based on the trust they have for the individual information distributor, right? So if they trust you, that's who they're going to get their information from. The downside to that is that people are choosing their own adventure. There's not a common set of facts that we all agree on, and people are seeking information that reinforces what they already believe. So it's really become more difficult to convince people of things that they don't want to believe. People don't accept facts that don't match what their feelings are. So I think that's a dangerous place for us to be as a society. But for content creators, if you can build a trusted network, it actually gives you more influence with that network. And so I think what people need to do is use their networks responsibly and use their networks in a way that's promoting facts, not just feelings.
What's next for you? What do you see yourself doing next? Where can we look for you?
So I am in the process of launching a new independent project. And so I'm still going to be doing the things that people got used to seeing me do on MSNBC, giving news, giving information. I'm just going to be doing it in a digital format. So stay tuned.
Can you tell us where we can find that yet?
Yeah, you can get the information for everything I'm doing at a place that I like to call Joy's House, which is just my website, joyandreid.com. And you will get all the information you need to find out where my new project will be on joyandreid.com, so check it out.
Hey, how does it feel to be at an event like this honoring your friend Kenan Thompson?
It's very special. I've done this before. 2 years ago, we were honoring Neil Long, who's an incredible talent and such an inspiration. So tonight to be here again to honor Kenan is a huge deal. I feel like it's high time more people recognize him for all that he is and all that he's done and poured into this industry and to the people who have come after him. And so I'm really happy to be here and was excited to support him in this way.
This is not your first red carpet, obviously. What makes this one special?
I mean, the fact that I'm here honoring Kenan and that what Real Works does is really special. And the way they are uplifting the youth and giving them opportunities and access to resources that they might otherwise not have, I think that's what makes this so special.
What do you see happening, and what would you like to see happening in the future of television, comedy, media?
I would love to see more original ideas. I would love to see remakes of things. I want to see it all. I just enjoy entertainment. I enjoy being entertained myself. Can't wait to see what new filmmakers crop up, what new storytellers start to tell their stories on a larger scale, and so I'm very excited for that.
And what's next for you? What can we look for you in?
I want to do everything, so a little bit of everything. I can't say immediately what's next because I don't even know what day of the week it is right now, but I'm sure whatever I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be passionate about it and having fun. It's my hope.
I'm here with Honoree here tonight, Kenan Thompson. Kenan, congratulations. How does it feel to be honored here tonight?
Feels wonderful, man. It looks like a very friendly room, positive, supportive, people that want to support the youth, you know what I mean, that might be, in need of a little bit of a boost and stuff like that. So it seems like everybody's got like the right attitude, in here, because I'm a big supporter of the youth and, I want them to have, as many advantages as possible. And this is one of those, non-traditional kind of outlets that kids can get involved with that maybe could keep them out of trouble or jumpstart them into their future. So, I'm all about all of that.
You've been in this business a long time, and I'm sure this is not the first award you received. What makes it special to be sort of honored by your peers, honored by an organization like this?
That means a lot. I mean, I don't really go out looking for accolades necessarily, so when they come, it's always a pleasure, it's just humbling, you know what I mean? Like, we're just going to continue to do the work, whether people, reward us for it or not, but this is nice. Like, it's nice to dress up. I'm so glad Ego is here. She could be able to be here, and, we're going to have a good night.
You've been on Saturday Night Live for a long time. You're a veteran there. You've been in comedy forever. What about the art form still sustains you, and what do you want to do next in your career?
I mean, I like to laugh, you know what I mean? So being able to connect with brilliant people that are able to create a lot of those moments is very exhilarating. And as far as the future holds, we started our company, Artists for Artists, and doing a lot of producing and stuff like that. So that's one of my dreams is to be able to put a lot of people to work where I don't have to be there.
And what can we look for you coming up in next?
Right now, I'm not really sure. It's a kind of a free and open summer, but whatever it is, it'll be produced and, owned by Artists for Artists for sure.
And that's all from the 24th Annual ChangeMaker Gala. Thanks for taking this trip down the rabbit hole. For more of our content, visit NoRestForTheWeekendPodcast.com. Don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform or on YouTube, youtube.com/GetBehindTheRabbit. I'd like to thank everyone who came out to chat with us tonight, and a big thanks to our sponsor, the Tonkawa Film Festival. For Behind the Rabbit Productions, I'm Jason Godbey. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
This is the BTRP Media Network.